to our Creativity Club summer camp. I'm Meredith and I do product development and fun videos like these for Faber-Castell USA. Woohoo! So a few notes about today. I can't hear or see you, so if you have anything you'd like to share, go ahead and put it in our chat, or if you have a question, hit the little question mark at the bottom of the screen. Also, occasionally, I will ask you for your opinion, so you'll see a little vote here box pop up on your screen. This will be recorded, so if you miss a part, don't worry about it. You can catch it later. So today, we are doing our resin fidget shakers. Woohoo! These are so fun. I can't wait to create with you. Hello, friends! Today we're working on our resin fidget shaker kit. Yay! All right, so let's open up the box and see what's inside. Okay, so we have our handy dandy instructions. We have a bag of goodies. Okay, so I always like to have a pair of scissors on hand just for this reason. Oh, okay, a measuring cup. A little bit of sandpaper, some mixing sticks, our fun, outstanding molds. Oh, okay, so it's like a little snow globe, a star, and a little popsicle. Okay, these will be helpful for later. These are the covers that go over our fidget shakers. Oh, look at all this glitter and these sequins. Awesome. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. All right. Green, pink, purple, blue. So these are all going to be mixed in or put in our resin shakers. Oh my gosh, these are super cute. Look at the little clouds, and there's little pieces of fruit. Okay, so these are also what's going to go inside of the shakers to shake. We have some charms to put on our shakers to decorate them. Some more little things to shake around, little balls, little pearls. And then these are the clips that we will clip onto our shakers once they are all dry. I'll show you how cute these are. It's a star shape. Yay! And here's the clip part. Super cute. Alright. We'll put that aside for later. Ooh, okay, and here's our resin. Wonderful. We'll pull that out right now. And our glue. Okay, we have everything we need. Let's look at the instructions. Okay, so what is resin? Resin is the plastic-like material that's created when two liquids are combined to form a solid. So that's chemistry. This unique mixture hardens to take on the shape of almost any mold. Okay, so we have our two liquid mixtures that will be put together to form a solid. Alright, warning. Okay, cover your work area and wear old clothes. Clean up any spills immediately. If resin or glue are allowed to cure, which means to dry, on a surface, it will be permanent. Adult supervision is recommended for younger crafters. Okay. Alright, so let's start by cleaning our work surface and putting down a paper towel. So we'll put everything aside, all our shaker stuff over here, our little sandpaper. These go together. Here we go. Shaker things, that's for later. Ooh, and here's some examples of what we've already done. Yay! Our glitter. That goes over here. Our glue goes over here. And our mixing sticks go right here. Okay. So we'll put down some paper towels. And we're ready. Okay. Using the measuring cup, measure out 0.7 fluid ounces of part A and 0.7 fluid ounces of part B. Okay, so it should total 1.4 fluid ounces. So on here, let's see if you can see that. There's our fluid ounces. So we need, oh, it also says in milliliters. So 20 milliliters. So here's milliliters, here's 20. So we are going to put 20 milliliters of A in, and then we're going to put in another 20 milliliters of B. We're going to mix it around, and then we're going to see what to do next. Okay, so epoxy resin part A. We'll remove this little protective thing. I'm actually only going to pull it back part way, like that. Okay. And if you get it on your fingers, just wipe it off quickly. Alright, so we're going up to 20 milliliters. Now I'm going to hold it like this so it's level. And you can do this at home as well. You might want to keep your cup on a solid flat surface so you can see the measurement is exact and goes right to the line. So I'm squeezing the bottle in order for the mixture to come out a little bit quicker. And we're almost there. Almost. Maybe 2 more squeezes. And come on, you can do it. So we're basically pouring all of the contents of the bottle in. So you have to let it drip down a little bit. So the thing about resin is the measurements and the mixture have to be pretty accurate. If you have more or a little bit less than what it's called for, it may not dry properly. So following the instructions is really important, and getting those measurements is really important. Okay. Ooh, one more drip. There we go. Alright, so we'll put that down for now. And we'll put our cap back on. Okay, so we have 20 milliliters of part A. Now we need 20 milliliters of part B. Okay. And it looks like I'll need to use my scissors and just poke the little plastic a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we're basically pouring the entire bottle in, and it should go up to 40 milliliters. Now this one is a little bit more fluid than the other liquid, so it's coming out a bit faster. And a couple more drops and we'll be there. Just squeeze it a little bit and it should come out. There we go. 2 more drips. 1 and 2. Ooh, 3. Okay. Put the cap back on. and we can get rid of that. Next thing, using the stir stick, mix slowly to avoid air bubbles. So we're mixing it for about 3 minutes until the cloudy liquid becomes fully clear. Now as I'm mixing it, you might be able to see it's becoming kind of cloudy. I'll put my hand underneath so maybe you can see a little bit easier. But that cloudiness, that needs to go away. So you just keep stirring it slowly until it all gets mixed together. And this is really fun because it's like a science experiment. Mixing things that are liquid, that they'll soon become solid, is pretty fun. And I'm just going to put it down. So it's still cloudy. I think we have about 2 more minutes of mixing until it becomes nice and clear. And just, if you haven't used resin before, it does have an odor. So if you smell something as you're mixing, it's because a chemical reaction is occurring. And opening up a window or your door to get some ventilation is probably a good idea if that odor does bother you. It shouldn't be too smelly though. And it looks like it's starting to get more clear. So it's working. So while I'm stirring, I'm going to go ahead and read the next steps of our instructions. Alright, so place the mold with the sticker side down on top of a sturdy, transferable surface. So what we recommend is using the box as your sturdy surface. So like the box that the kit came in. Carefully pour the liquid into each of the molds so that resin is level with the outside edge. Do not overfill. Alright. And then comes the fun part of adding in the different colors of glitter. So, okay, we're almost there. Stir, 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 stir. It's getting there. Still a bit cloudy, but we don't want to rush it because, like I said, if it isn't completely mixed, it won't turn out right. And sometimes I've done this where I haven't mixed it enough or my measurements are a little bit off, and I come back after 24 hours and the resin isn't dry all the way, or parts of it are dry and then parts of it are still kind of gooey. So we definitely don't want that to happen. But if it does happen, you'll know that it's because something was just a little bit off in your measurements or in your stirring. Alright, almost there. Oh, okay, we're there. No more cloudiness. Great. Okay, so like we said, we're going to use a hard surface, so we're going to use our box. And I'm going to put our paper towels over the box. Now with the sticker side down, we're going to place our molds on our box. So here's the sticker, and we're placing the sticker side down. And then our last one right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pour just to the top. Like it said, you don't want to go too far over. So I'm going to let the resin kind of settle into this mold. and then add more if I need to. Now for the star, you're going to want to start on the sides, on the edge, just like that. And since it's a liquid, it will go wherever gravity takes it. So like that. You do want to cover up the entire center of it as well, just like our popsicle. I'll add some more in here. And then our snow globe. Perfect. And which one needs more? Our star needs a little bit more. So it will be very easy to tell if you're working on a level surface or a surface that might not be super level, because all of your resin will go whoop, down to one side. Oh, there we go. So I was actually working on an unlevel surface. So you could see all of my resin was going to the left. So I'm going to move it. I do have some left over in my little container here, so I'll pour that in. Just making sure it's all covered so none of the mold, none of our resin mold is showing. And you can use your stick to kind of move it around if you need to. And I think we're good. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is select the glitter colors you want to use for each mold. Snip the corner of the glitter packet and sprinkle a generous amount on top of the resin. Do not stir. The glitter will settle into the resin. So let's take a little vote. What color glitter should we make our popsicle? Do we want it blue, pink, purple, or a combination? Alright, so you should see a little box pop up on your screen and you'll be able to vote. What color do we want our popsicle? Blue, pink, purple, or a combination of them? So I'll give you a little time to vote. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody said combination, and I want to do a combination too. So let's do a combination of the pink and the purple, and we'll use the blue and the green for our other ones. Okay, so we'll pour in, and like it said in the instructions, don't mix it. It will just fall into the resin on its own. So that must mean the weight of the glitter is heavier than the weight of the resin. So here's our pink. Now I'll pick this up so you can see. Ooh, alright, there's our pink. And then I'm going to overlap the purple and the pink a little bit, so it becomes something of a mixture. Ooh, that came out fast. And here's our purple. Alright, I'm going to just blow on it a little bit so that the glitter kind of comes together a little bit more than what it is. There we go. Now that technique I don't think is in the instructions, but you can play with that. Just be sure not to blow the glitter all over the place. Okay, so we have our star. So let's make our star green, and I do want to add some pink to that one too. So maybe the center of the star is green. And this glitter comes out pretty quickly, so kind of just have to tap it. And here's our pink on the outside. Ooh, Oh, that's gonna look so cool. I think I need to add more pink in here. Alright, and then our snow globe, blue and green and purple. Nice cool colors. I think those are. Okay, so lots of blue. Just like that. A little bit of green, kind of like the Aurora Borealis or the Northern Lights. And purple. Oh, that's going to look so, so neat. And some more blue. Just going to kind of cover the rest of it with blue. Alright, let's hold it up so you can see. Yay, they're all nice and glittered. Okay, so now's the time that you have to take your wet resin and set it aside so it can dry for about 24 hours. So once it's dry, well, that whole process is called curing. So you'll want to let it cure for about 24 hours. And again, depending on your room temperature or where you live or humidity, it might take a little longer or a little bit less time than 24 hours, but you can start peeling your resin out of the mold, and if it's still a little bit tacky, it's not dry yet. You can even just like touch it with your finger and see if it's a little bit tacky, and if it is, it's not dry yet, so just let it dry a couple more hours. So let's move this out of the way. Alright, so now once the resin has hardened and you peel it out of the molds, it will look like this. Nice and hard. So you can see there's like an empty area in your resin shapes. So this is the star and the popsicle. Yay! That's where it's empty. Alright, select your favorite fillers. So here's our fillers. And fill your shakers as shown, taking care not to overfill. So you don't want to overfill them because if you put too much in it, it won't shake. It will just stay. So since these are resin shakers, we have to let them shake. So I know you just want to put everything in all of them, but we have to limit ourselves with what we put in. So my favorites are these adorable little shapes here. So that's what I'm going to put in the largest area, which is the snow globe. So you can just shake them in. And this has like little pieces of candy, little clouds, little fruits. I'll hold them up so you can see them a little bit easier. They're so cute. Look at this. Let's see, there we go. It's the candy, fruit, the little clouds, a strawberry. These are so fun. Adorable. And they all go in. Okay. Here we go. And I like sparkles as well. So I'm going to put some big sequins in. Oh, I think I need my scissors this time. And just sprinkle those in. Cool. And then maybe some of these cute little purple beads. I'll put those in. Okay, just a few of those. So here's what we've got. Yay! All right. Now we need to find the cover that goes over our shape. They are together right here in this little bag. So here is our snow globe shape. So now we just, I should add this sandpaper. If you have any sharp edges on your resin, like right here, it's a little bit sharp. See if you can see right here, it's a little uneven and sharp. So you can just take your sandpaper and rub it until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so back to where we were here. Now, I put that down. It is on top of it. Okay, so we're going to put a line of glue around the shape. We're basically just gluing our clear little plastic on top of it. So kind of just go around, like outline your shape with the glue. And this glue, as soon as you take the top off, it starts coming out. So just be ready to use it as soon as you take the top off. There we go. Now it says, allow the glue to set for 30 seconds. So 30 seconds before we actually put this on. So we'll wait for 30 seconds, which is only half of a minute, but we can be patient and wait. You can even use this to dry it a little bit. Waiting patiently. While we wait, I'm going to show off some of our other combinations of glitter. You can see we did pink, purple, and green on this one. Ooh, that's pretty. And then this one was our blue and green mixture. You can see better with a little white behind it. Very fun. So yeah, it's really fun to mix the glitter however you want. Okay, I think that's been about 30 seconds. Now we just place our plastic over top of it. So you can see, nicely placed, just like that. It's just perfect. Cool. Okay. Alright, so now that you do that, you let that dry for about 5 minutes. And you want to go ahead and do the same for these. Fill up the centers with your fillers, and then add the little covers on top with the glue. Alright, so once this is all dry, you're going to flip the shape over and wipe off any loose glitter, and then use your sandpaper again to lightly sand the area in which we're going to put this little, it's called a leaf finding. So the leaf finding, I can show you here. This is what holds your clip-on. So the leaf binding is in here. We'll pull out a clip and a little jump ring and our leaf finding. And I think we might need another jump ring as well. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to just be really careful. I am going to flip it. It hasn't been 5 minutes, but I'll just be very careful and flip it. Keep it nice and flat. Add a little bit of glue. Well, first, does it need to be sanded? Mine doesn't really need to be sanded because it's nice and smooth and there isn't any loose glitter back there. So we're going to just put a dot of glue as big as the leaf finding and then you put it flat onto your shape, just like that. So this is what it looks like, just like that. So then the next thing we do, okay, so then what you want to do is let that dry, and it might take overnight to dry. So then the next thing that we're going to do though is add our jump rings to our little clip. So we're going to use the jump rings, and how you use a jump ring is, here's the little, there's a little slit right here. It's hard to see in the camera, but in the instructions you can see. You basically just turn each side of the jump ring at the slit so it opens up, and then you're going to be able to put your jump ring on the end of your star clip. So we can do that. So they might be a little hard. You might have to ask an adult to help you, but you just pull it open. See if this one opens. There we go. So you open it up like that, and now you're able to put it on your little star like this. So you can kind of see like that. And then you can add on one of these awesome little baubles. So I'll get one of these out. And for the snow globe, I want to use this big guy. I think it would look perfect with it. So you just put it through onto the jump ring, just like this. And then you close the jump ring back up. All right. So then when it's all together, you can see your little bauble and your jump ring. So your jump ring is going to be attached to the little leaf here. And we do recommend using 2 jump rings to attach your star to this little finding here. So you can see there's 2. So that just makes it a little bit more stable. So you've got your fun little bauble, your awesome fidget shaker, your adorable star clip, and you're all done. So let's listen to it shake. Yay. And our other ones, our little star. Super fun. And our popsicle. Very cute. All right, well, this has been so much fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did creating today. Look for an email soon on how you can watch the video again. If you want to show us what you created, ask an adult or an older friend to post it in our Creativity for Kids Facebook group, or tag Creativity for Kids on Instagram. So I'm hoping that tomorrow you can join us for our Build and Grow Treehouse Kit. All right, see you then.